I'm only going to use Pat's ability on the fortified ones, to be honest. Everything else kind of gets destroyed easily. Oh. I really shouldn't have said anything, huh? Oh, I'm dumb. Alright, let's do this. I am very dumb. Very dumb. Dumb. If you know what that's from. I very much appreciate that. And you've got good taste. Alright. I really just should have kept my mouth shut. Kinda gets destroyed easily. I'm holding that over your head. No. Don't do it. Yeah, when I said kinda gets destroyed easily, I meant my defense, not like me actually destroying the balloons easily. Yeah. So I could see where you might get a bit confused there, but yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, it's alright if you're confused. Yeah, no. I just meant that our defense was so weak. It would kind of get destroyed easily. But, yeah, that was a good demonstration. So that's essentially what a bad player would do. So now that we've got the demonstration out of the way, we'll show you what a good player would do. Which is this. But yeah, I'm glad we got that cleared up and out of the way. Because you know you can't just have an Odyssey where someone just wins every single level. You know, there's going to be some mess ups, some screw ups, and so I figured, hey, I'm like super amazing at all of this. Maybe I should include some mess ups and screw ups. You know, be a part of the community. You know. Sort of join in a bit. And thus, we're starting to bond now, because we all know that we can all make mistakes, right? The context you said it in didn't relate with your monkeys. You said it wouldn't use the ability on normal blimps as they kind of get destroyed easily, no getting past me. You know, context is a funny thing. Because a lot of the times, we're not losing that purple balloon. A lot of the times the English language can be very subjective, right? And so like, your context versus my context, you know, it can get a little hazy in the middle, and things might get lost in translation when you're speaking the same language as someone else. Happens all the time, really. So, you know, let's just let bygones be bygones, leave it at that, because in reality, if you want to know the context, I just told it to you. The English language is subjective, my ass. Did you like the part where I said things can get lost in translation? Hey, I never said I did well in English in high school. I passed the exam, but, you know, you just kind of need to know the language to do that. See, confused can't understand. See, look, E. That explains everything. You know, if you're ever confused about anything that I do in the Odyssey, just think of the letter E, and that kind of solves all your problems, really. If you really think about it. Because, you know, English is a subjective language, and It's not. English is a very subjective language, and the letter E can mean many things to many people. Okay, do we actually have this popped? We do. Beautiful. Oh my god, I've just realized, have you been talking about the Markiplier E meme this whole time and I've not actually realized that? You didn't finish the sentence. I was gonna say I expected more from you. E. Alright, let's just do this as a backup. Because, you know, there might be some people out there that'll lose to this Odyssey and to this map, which I think is quite hilarious. But I'm not one of those people. I did give a slight demonstration of what one of those people might look like. You know, they might get pretty far, get to like a pretty good round, and then all of a sudden lose. But that's just not me. You know, it's hard to pretend to be someone that's like worse at a video game than you actually are. But, you know, it just is what it is, really. I really shouldn't pick up my knife and fork to start eating dinner when I'm not entirely sure the defense is solid. See, there was another example of someone that was like something that someone like less good at the game would say, you know? Alright. We got this, Pat. They might get a pretty good round, then suck at the game so much that they lose. Yeah, exactly. You know? That's what some people, not me, might happen to them. Yeah. You're so right. And you know what? For the people that lose on a pretty good round, you know what we professionals should do if someone loses on a pretty good round? We shouldn't blame them. We shouldn't shame them. We should support them. Your time is my time here, bud. Alright. So, what do we do? Here's a scenario. A little bit of a homework question. What do we do if someone gets to a round that they can't beat? We should bash them forever. You see, maybe not. Maybe not. Forever? That's an interesting proposal. But I was thinking something more along the lines of place an alchemist like we did last time. I mean, like someone who's semi-decent at the game would do. And try the round again.
Here comes a big one.
Wow. Look at the difference. To be honest, I think on high finance I'm just going to start off with a primary expertise. That would be pretty dope. Like someone who's not willing to admit their failure would do. Exactly. What kind of loser wouldn't admit their failure? You know? What kind of terrible person? Probably eating dinner right now, like at 4 o'clock. Like, what the hell? Or 5 o'clock now? Like, seriously, who? What kind of loser would be doing that? I'm glad we're all on the same page here. Isn't it great to be on the same page? Alright. I wonder what kind of loser would do that. See? Exactly. I'm glad. Oh, wait, we can't even get primary expertise. My bad. Alright, let's go for another druidy boy. I think that'll be a good plan. Wave 53. Predecessor of Wave 63. Both waves born out of rage. Crushed it. Hey, we good. We good. But damn, Pat is crushing it. Not yet. Not as well as he could be. One more round and he'll literally be crushing it. But hell yeah, we are smashing this.
Here comes a big one.
Round 56. Sometimes you should do a no backing out challenge for the Odyssey, then we'll see how good of a player I really am. I mean, I guess. But if it's something like custom rounds, then realistically, unless you've got like some sort of future seeing power, you really can't tell what's gonna come. Because some of the custom rounds have been like a ceramic will show up before round 10. And if you're just playing along thinking, oh, custom rounds, maybe it'll be something to do with the Moabs, you're not going to be ready for a ceramic on round 10. You know, like, I do agree, a no backing out challenge would be fun. But, for custom round things, realistically is an excuse that the weak use. Damn. You've been watching anime recently? That sounds legit like it's ripped straight from an anime. Reality is a loser's way out. Okay, but we're working well. I don't know if a biggest one is a great idea. Don't get me wrong, it's been absolutely dominating in the last few games we've done. But I'm thinking instead we try and go for a sniper. Okay, 63, come on, finish it up already. We really want to move on here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alternate balloons around 63 is easier than regular 63. Hilarious. Busticated. Alright. The BFBs seem to be dropping like flies, which is pretty nice. Main Moab. This should help out drastically. I just love that. Like, the main Moab just like slowly lets the Moabs come on through. And then the Sun Avatar's like, nah, screw him. Dead. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave it at main Moab, to be honest. We'll just get our mortar boy now. Mortar boy, water boy. Hopefully the remaining rounds kinda get destroyed easily. You know what? In the context of the balloons kinda getting destroyed easily, I very much agree with you. I'm glad we did not get confused on that particular English sentence. But hey, to be fair, if we're talking and if we just keep this between us, right? I did pretty well to get to like 78 without monkey knowledge. What? I mean, yeah. Let's do this. But yeah, you'd never see. Yeah. You'd never see Psy destroying ZOMGs at this point. You wouldn't even see him destroying Moabs at this point. It's pretty dope having Pat around. Unlike some other people, I don't make up pitiful reasons why I'm a Neanderthalic idiot. Yeah, I mean, right? The nerve of some people. We good? Are we good? We good. We good. Your whole stream stopped because of level 53. I'm assuming you mean in Balloons Pop. Not because of me beating level 53 in BTD6, right? I hope that's not the case. We'll just pop one of these BFBs. I think it'll be good for our health. That doesn't look good for our health. Whoa. Alright. Also, you beat level 53 just because of Churchill and almost made all your monkeys couldn't beat zebras. Damn, that would have been brutal. Oh, I'm hearing noises, but I can't check them just yet. I need to make sure I win this level at least. We're good. It's as good as you'll get from me. Paluginok, thank you very much for following.
Here comes a big one. See that? What's the cadence?
You made a regrow farm and then dropped Churchill and he popped like 2.5k, maybe 3k balloons. Damn, nice. Okay, we good, we good. Round 78. Fun round. We should be good. Come on. Purples, yep, that's fine. Purple balloons are cool. We like purple balloons. There we go. That's a lot of balloons. Not a lot. Not enough to beat us, though. You usually have Streamlabs next to your game so you can see who chats or follows. The downside is you can't have your game in full screen. Yeah, that's why I've been looking into trying to get like a second monitor. It would be so handy. Just to like have BTD6 on this screen and then just like throw my mouse over to the right side and I can see like Streamlabs and all that. So handy. Round 79 lag? Question mark? Oh no, it's the sniper. My bad. I was so confused. We all good though. We just have to wait for a ZOMG to pop. But at least we know it will. Yep, there it is. Alright, we're actually gonna sell this guy. I'm not waiting again.
OMG! See that?
Busticated. Then we get the biggest one. Actually very good pronounced. Oh damn, thank you. Usually I'm terrible at pronouncing people's names for the first time. Your starting mega was bomb and camo zebras were there? Oh, that's a pain. Yep, sucks to suck. Alright, that is the third map down. First try. Let's keep going. Alright everyone, before we get into this next level high finance, sorry to interrupt the video, but it seems like we've got a new event on. Of some sorts, or at least a new event coming to us soon, because it doesn't actually have the event icon, this is just the race. But it looks like maybe it's preparing for the 4th of July? Which is a completely American thing, so that's why I assume this is the case. And so on your main home screen, you can click on your little fireworks here if you're a proud 4th of July celebrator as an American. And I think the only thing that actually changes with like the monkeys is the cannons don't change, the boomerang doesn't change, the ninja doesn't change, dart monkey doesn't change, but the monkey ace has a nice little red, white and blue streak behind it. I don't actually know if there's any other monkeys you can summon. Those are just the ones I've found, but yeah, cute little addition. Unless there's a 4th of July daily challenge, no idea. Anyway, back to the Odyssey. High finance. That's what we're up to. Okay. Impoppable will test you, blah blah blah. Yep, okay. Oh, and we've even got some fireworks on the map. Isn't that cute? I swear, if they get in the way of where I'm placing things, I'm gonna be a very pissed cookie. Alright. I'll start off with this, because I have attempted this a couple times on stream before, and a little bit off stream as well. Neither time went well. I kind of feel like placing Pat here, to be honest. Last time I placed Pat here, and yeah, he was good at grabbing the Moabs early, but really didn't do much beyond that. I don't know. I feel like this is still a decent spot. But is it better than this? See, the reason I'm thinking about this a lot, or overthinking it, some of you might say, is because I've lost to this quite a bit. And so, and I'm perfectly fine with admitting that.
Oh, I'm ready, all right.
I had a bit more of a cool, calm and collected facade on when I was streaming, but yeah, I have suffered at the hands of this Odyssey, or at least this map specifically, and my solution was to do, what was it? I think it was to do this, and it was a very strange solution, but it was to get a support Chinook and have it have pursuit, so that we could get extra cash throughout the remaining 50 rounds. Which is a bit of a gamble, to say the least. I'm just trying to remember what else I went for. I think I went for a bunch of super monkeys, but I should have been going for a biggest one, or the biggest one. So I'm gonna go for a super monkey, but then afterwards I will go for a biggest one, or the biggest one. So let's do that. And let's go. Let's send it. This should be plenty of damage on its own to keep the balloons at bay and give me time to spam some abilities. which will be nice. But yes, hopefully, cash, thank you. The only problem is that this support Chinook does not only drop cash, but it also drops lives, and lives are not helpful because it doesn't actually give me any lives, as you will soon see. It gives me +0 green, lovely lives.
Here comes a big one.
There you go. Alright, so we're gonna go for a Dark Knight. I think that'll be good to start us off. And then we're gonna try and go for a biggest one. Because I feel like that is the go-to. Or at least for the final rounds, that is what we will need. Come on, thank you. Okay, good, good, and good. Let's place another mortar. Actually, let me test something. Can I place a village on the same thing as a mortar? No, there's pretty much no room. It can fit, but I don't think you can fit it with a mortar. Can I fit 2 mortars? It does not look like it. Okay, let's slow this down. Because I can still place like an alchemist up here with them. I was just trying to figure out if I could place a village as well. Okay, rapid reload. And then we go for the big one. Spam the ability. I almost forgot. Okay, but you can tell that I've done this. I've at least done this a few times before now. And generally, the strategy I went with last time got me to 98. But that's where I got stuck, because you will soon find out, by playing this map in general, or just specifically playing this part of the Odyssey on this map, that even numbered rounds come out from up here, and then return back up there, and odd numbered rounds come out from over here, zigzag around a lot more, and then go out there. So, odd numbered rounds are going to be generally easier than even numbered rounds. And that's pretty much shown throughout this whole Odyssey. Anyway, we can do a bit of a regrow farm stall here, just so that we can get our ability ready, but it won't allow us to go infinite, sadly. Because you'll see that Ninja Kiwi has implemented a bit of a stopper for that situation. Like, it doesn't think that we're doing anything cheeky just yet, but once it realizes that, hey, this round was meant to have finished like a couple minutes ago, and it's still going, Ninja Kiwi gets a bit suspicious and stops us from using that ability. I do wanna... Okay, we can't get the elite sniper. Yeah, so there you go. We can't actually use the ability anymore, so we may as well just end the round. But it does mean we can stall until we can use it next round, so you still get something out of it, just not as much as you would have wanted. Okay, we're gonna go for the big one. Should be able to get it soon. And I'm not streaming this, by the way. I already proved that it was such a pain that I couldn't do it while streaming. So it's officially just me recording this. I remember 63 being a pain. I guess I was wrong? Huh. Maybe my new strategy of the big one helps out quite a bit. Maybe. Later on I might regret putting the mortars here though. Now that I think about it, I should probably have them over here with the helicopter. Is it too late now to back out and do that? I'm gonna say it is, screw it. If we don't beat this, I'm gonna redo the whole Odyssey and have my mortars over here. And the main reason for that is there will probably be room to actually put down a village over this side, as well as have both mortars and the helicopter, and the village would benefit all three of them very much. And you could probably throw an alchemist on there too. So, in hindsight, that's a much better option. And I should have thought about that. But, just didn't happen. Just didn't happen. Sad to say. Okay, but yeah, blue incineration's pretty much necessary if you've got the towers that I've picked, which is why I highly recommended in the part 1 that if you were doing this, that you would pick a glue gunner or an ice monkey instead. That way you have a very solid tower that can either stop the Moabs completely, giving you a hell of a lot more time to beat them, or just with the ice monkey you can just freeze them in place and deal massive chunks of damage to them, which would certainly also help out. But in this scenario, we don't have many things that can actually slow or stun the Moabs, except for maybe Pat and the Dark Knights that we get, which isn't a hell of a lot. It would certainly help out if we had one of those two. And I'm thinking if I truly get desperate, I can redo this whole thing again, set up my mortars like I said I would, and then maybe set up another helicopter to also be a support Chinook, because you can have multiple of them, just to get even more cash, because honestly, that's the biggest factor here. Since we chose towers that weren't exactly the best equipped to deal with a crap ton of Moabs, BFBs, ZOMGs, etc., we've got to make up for it with extra cash and thus extra damage. Whew. That's a mouthful, eh? But yeah, sorry this video didn't come out sooner. I was sorting out my enrollment for my Certificate 4 at TAFE, and I think it's finally been finished, finalized, whatever the word is. To the point where I can just sort of kick back, relax, wait for an email, and then have 2 weeks off before going back to TAFE, which is great. And I can happily report that I have satisfactorily completed all of my units for TAFE officially. I said I had completed, like, all my work for TAFE, but only recently did I actually get the report saying, hey, you did it, sort of thing. So, yay, qualified. But yeah, I plan on completing my Certificate 4 before actually looking for a job in the industry. So, wish me luck. There we go. Thank you, big one. Big one, biggest one, the big one, the big one. And then, boom, the biggest one. Okay, now what to go for? We've got the biggest one, and we've got the blue incineration. The biggest one was mainly to clean up the balloons. The blue incineration was mainly to destroy the Moabs. What are we missing? Not a lot. Well, I say not a lot, but there's many things that would screw us over. I think more super monkeys at this point. In one of the winning in one of the almost winning strategies, I had 4 super monkeys down. All of them were this, and it seemed to fend off the DDTs very well on their own, but at one point I did start needing some balloon cleanup, and basically I had to do that by... No way. Don't you dare tell me that. Okay, good. I was gonna say, don't you dare tell me those fireworks have screwed over my super monkey position. That's all good. What was I saying? But yeah, at one point I needed some balloon cleanup, and my way to do that was to sell 2 of my super monkeys to buy 1 sun avatar. which is not ideal. Oh, that doesn't seem good. Can we perhaps redo that? I thought this guy had decamoing properties. I didn't realize we'd have to worry. Oh, that's the first round of 78, which got destroyed. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, makes a lot of sense. And then the BFB showed up somewhere at some point. During what year? Alright, it's all good. And it was at this point where we got screwed because camo balloons came in. Was that right? Camo ceramics? Oh no, it's because they came straight after purples, which removes the flamey effect. Get him! Problem solved. It was just because the purples were stacked over the camo ceramics, meaning that the fire didn't actually persist. It got put out a lot. Which sucks, but we're still good. Keep forgetting to use that. I really need to remember. Okay. But yeah, like I said, all the odd numbers around shouldn't be a problem. It's literally just the even-numbered rounds because they've got a shorter route to take. No, that was not what I wanted to do, believe it or not. I do love the biggest one, not gonna lie. Even if it's not the strongest to deal with the situation that we're currently in. Like, Blue Incineration's definitely taken the cake for biggest helping hand. But, the biggest one is still going to be my favourite. Just because of how insane the range is on it. Alright. I think we'll get up another Super Monkey. Try and put it here, and then this one is going to be our sun avatar if we can make it. Should be able to with the time we have left. I'm just worried because of DDTs, but hopefully the combined strengths of Pat and both of those Dark Knights should be able to whoop some ass. Buster-cated! Alright, let's see if we can save up for the sun avatar. And see, this is one of the things I don't like about this map, right? I think that Ninja Kiwi should make this a thing, where if we haven't built the structures that are like here and all that, clearly the monkeys would have a better chance of being able to see over those flattened areas. So I think to start off with, you should be able to see over them, but then if you build the building, then it cuts off your field of vision. So you might be getting a good position by building the building and getting more space, but overall, your vision of your ground towers that you've already placed gets a bit crappier. Anyway, I thought that would be a cool idea, just because it would be nice to have more field of vision for me. But, as we all know, it sucks to suck, so I'm just gonna try and win, and hopefully we can. It looks like we're doing a lot better against Moabs and BFBs than I remember. It's just that we have to verse like 7 or 8 or more ZOMGs in a row, which is generally the part where problems start occurring. Who knows why? Honestly. Crazy, right? Who would have thought more balloons would be harder to deal with? First time dealing with DDTs. How do we go? Dun dun. How are we looking? I know we can decamo the DDTs, which is good, because Pat can help out. Beautiful. Alright. Slowly working on Sun Avatar. I should have done that way sooner. To be quite honest, I feel like a win or a loss could depend on me potentially putting the mortars over here so that they can have a village and get faster firing. Because that would be a pretty big help if they had that. Okay, Sun Avatar is down. Certainly helping with the cleanup. Okay. And now I do want to do... Oh, crap. Those guys are a bit fast. I do want to do this to help out both the mortars where I can. So faster throwing is definitely going to apply both of the mortars the buffs, or at least should, relatively evenly. And there's as much of a buff as we're going to get. Okay, let's see how we deal with a few ZOMGs here. We don't seem too terrible. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Certainly better than before. Alright, these purples are always going to be a pain. Sadly. What did I have to deal with the purples? Honestly, they're just flying through. Holy crap. We suck against camo purples. How can we fix that? Wait, does this guy not hit camos? Yeah, that's true. He can't hit camos. Oh boy, this is where things get a little annoying. So camo purples are our actual weakness at the moment. That is pathetic. But it's better than having any of the Moabs our weakness, if I'm honest. So what could pop camo purples at the moment is probably not even Pat. If we had monkey knowledge, the Sun Avatar could do it. So that's potentially a way around it. If you've got that monkey knowledge, the Sun Avatar could pop purples then, and it would never be a problem at all. But we are trying to do this without monkey knowledge. So let's... Yeah, screw it. Let's build this. Because this is good for spike factory placement. And we'll do that. Try it again. This should help out quite a bit. Just because we can pop a good chunk of the purples. It's just a few of them do get through, which is the issue. But luckily the purples do stop coming so that we can hit all of the DDTs, and we should be able to deal with them nicely. And we do want to get Mob Shredder spikes so that we can get a Spike Storm as well. Because Spike Storm is a very handy ability to have especially when versing crap tons of Moabs. Alright, now we're getting into the endgame stuff. This is where I started to mess up on stream and had to repeatedly replay the same level. I've also tried this a little bit in my spare time, and I've also gotten stuck on this specific part. Like, I've tried recording this previously today, and I just messed up a lot. I used a lot of continues, and then after like the last continue, I was like, you know what, this isn't even worth it. I may as well just restart. Because the method I was trying clearly wasn't working. Just like this might not be. This is why I'm thinking faster firing on the biggest one could really save me. I know one can fit in here. Don't lie to me, game. One can fit in both sides, actually. It's just the biggest one's making it a little awkward. Oh. 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 It's like almost pixel perfect. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't know why the fortified property is not being removed here. It really should be, and I've had this glitch before, but it's just not. So that's fine. It's not, but we can pretend like it is. But if we can pop this without removing the fortified property, that's even better. Because it means we don't need to remove it. We're just that good. Okay, 98. This is where I got stuck. This is the point that I could not get past the last time I tried this. So let's see if we can do it. Squeeze is the OMG. Biggest one's really coming in clutch here. I did not have that last time I tried this. Holy shit, first try. I have not been to this level at all during this Odyssey. This is the first time I'm here and my heart rate is quite high. Not gonna lie. Okay, we can actually do this. We could legitimately beat this right now, first try, holy shit. Well, not first try, obviously, but this is the problem I was facing earlier, is that this big guy is coming down the short route. Now, I've never actually versed him legitimately like this. I should have used both of those before now. You know what, I'm gonna restart this level right now just so we have the best option to actually do this. Okay. One's on cooldown, the other one's on its way. I can place another here. Obviously not everything we need, but I can at least get it to Mob Shredder and it can start setting up. Whew, my heart's racing. Okay, let's do this. Drop the lives that we don't need and can't use. Use this as soon as we can. If we keep this guy tracking, that's even better. And then use Pat's first ability. Extra damage, extra layers. The only problem being is we won't pop it soon enough, I think. Ooh. Now we do pop it. That is good. And we do have quite a bit of wiggle room, because we pop it at the bottom right corner. But we need something more. Do we think it's worth... Well, I know I can't actually ask you guys this, but I think it might be worth putting an alchemist here, getting a second alchemist buff for these two guys in particular. And then beyond that, I don't really know. Might be good to put down a spike factory, even just a little. Plus piles last longer. Screw it. Could be the difference. Okay. Whew, my heart rate is really high at the moment, because if we beat this, we win. I know there's another map after this, and we will most certainly beat that, because it goes a lot easier on us than this map does. Okay, let's just use one ability to start. And then, once we get a little further in, now we'll use the second one alongside Pat's buff. We'll also get this ready when it's out of field of vision. Now. I was not microing the mortar. I was wondering what was missing. Oh, but that's difficult to do. We're already on a pretty tight budget here, and everything seems pretty crucial. I must admit, though, it might be an idea to actually move Pat slightly. Even if it's just a tiny bit to the right so that he can grab one of those balloons, it might help. Okay, so you're aiming there, you're aiming down here, you need to be back up here. We've placed our ALK. We can... Ooh, shaken. Literal shakes. I'm not a fan, but who is, right? Okay, okay. Let's put you a little further up as well. Oh, really? I have to move him separately away from like that? Okay, move you down. Move you down. I know I can press tab. I'm just a little finicky at the moment, so I'm choosing not to, because this is fitting my primal brain better. Get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. I don't know if moving that closer is actually beneficial or not. Come on. Do it.
Rushed it.
Oh, I can't see. Oh, God. I'm not risking that. I think they were way too close for comfort. Oh, around 100. Okay. I'm going to keep trying this. You guys know I'm close. And I'll come back once I've done it. Hopefully. If not, you'll see me fail and use a continue, but I'm not going to spend any more money. Oh, alright. See you guys when we win, hopefully. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Would that actually help? Deals more damage to mob class balloons and strips fortified off smaller balloons. Also strengthens bruise and stimulants. That could actually be very useful. I use faster throwing so that it can apply evenly between these two and regularly buff them, but maybe perishing potions might actually be good. Who knows? Maybe it'll make the difference. Because it seems to do multiple things. It helps the buffs that I'm actually applying, as well as hurts Moabs. So that could be the answer I was looking for. Okay, okay. Are we ready? Mortars in position. I don't think I'd do much else, to be honest, so let's do this. Chinook, Pat, move out a bit. Drop the lives. I know we don't need it, but still. Keep this one on track. Keep this one a little bit ahead. Use one. Move this down with it. We use the next. I really wish Pat could just squeeze the BAD. I think he could. His arms are big enough. Use Pat's first ability. This is insane. Squeeze one of the DDTs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I said I'd be back once we'd won. I didn't expect it to be the next one. Oh. Oh, my neck feels so stiff. As if I've just been, I don't know, sat in a high chair for a child. And my grown man legs don't fit. And they're just getting choked. After the stream, I didn't think it was possible. After my first attempt this morning at recording this episode, and failing on 98 repeatedly, and losing at least 2.5 grand in monkey money using continues, I didn't think this was possible. But now, after doing a clean run, well, clean is a bit subjective, but after doing a mostly clean run with 0 continues, hell yeah. And to be honest, the micro there wasn't even that bad. Like, yeah, I had to move the mortars around a lot, but that was the only thing I actually struggled with. And as you can see, still no monkey knowledge. Hell yeah, let's move on. Let's do this. Workshop. Bring it. We'll smash you. I don't care. We'll absolutely destroy this. What is it? It's just hard. And we only go to round 80. Oh, round 80. How I've missed you. Okay, so this is probably a bad time to bring up the fact that I've never actually beaten Workshop before. And by beaten I mean I've never actually played a legitimate full game on Workshop. Or at least the one time that I did was in co-op mode, and the person in question that I was playing with had hacks or mods. So infinite lives, infinite cash. Kinda made it a little bit pathetically easy.
Well, I'm ready, all right.
But I think we can do this. We're starting on round 6. Oh god, yeah, I forgot. We could do better than that. Am I being stingy, or can we do better than that, Pat? Come on. You managed to one-shot all those other green balloons. What was the difference between that last one, huh? Actually, I don't know what we're going to place first. It's been a while since we've had to place cheap things. Holy crap. Why can't I put them on the table? That seems like the most logical spot. Whew. Sorry, I'm still coming down off the high of beating high finance. And I do love the irony in the fact, or at least not the irony, but the coincidence. No, not even the coincidence. It would be irony. I do love the irony in the fact that it's called high finance and we started off that map with 100 grand. And somehow it was still a challenge. I honestly love that. Challenges where you can have, like, massive cash drop, basically, at the beginning, and still have it be, like, a very tough battle and struggle to actually get through. Alright. How much for a sniper? Well, actually, a more important question. How good is the sniper on this map? I honestly don't know. I feel like the biggest thing we're going to have to watch out for is wave 63, which is why I placed a druid. Okay, sniper is presumed... Oh! Yeah, sniper is presumed trash. Just due to the range on this. But, like I said, you don't... If you haven't started this Odyssey yet... Why did I do that? If you haven't started this Odyssey yet, do not pick sniper. I don't think Sniper has actually helped me officially win any of these maps. It's mostly been the Mortars, as well as the Super Monkeys and the Druids, that have been doing pretty much all the damage. Just because the Sniper doesn't have an amazing upgrade path, he's only restricted to the top path, and either the middle or the bottom up till 2nd tier. So he's not ideal, to say the least. Okay, but we do need something to pop camo balloons, and relatively soon. Oh my god. We were going at 2 times speed, and I thought we were going at regular speed because it's half speed. Oh, my brain still needs to process things. And that is the problem. My brain is struggling to process. But that's okay. That's okay. I don't need to process things anymore. High finance is done. Processing power's gone out the window, and that's alright. Okay. How do we pop camo balloons? I think this is probably the most basic way. It doesn't... Oh my god, it does place on the additional track. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying because it's not always active. If it was always active, then that'd be fine, but it is not. I guess the more important things like Moabs will still hit them all, which is fine, I guess. Yep, so that's how we'll deal with camo balloons for now, but we will need a more stable solution. Oh, feels like there's been a massive weight lifted off my shoulders. Honestly. Like, you might think I'm joking, but I am not. I've wasted quite a bit of time on that map. And now I don't have to worry about it. It's a great feeling. It really is. Oh my god, I thought it happened again. I was like, this is going way too slow. Alright, that's a decent enough spike factory. Okay. And then I want to get a Druid of the Storm, I think. As for the Moab, I don't know how well we're going to deal with that, to be honest. It's a bit up in the air at the moment. But to be honest, on this map, we could probably get away with just putting the Sniper down and getting him on main Moab, and that would probably work for like 90% of the map. It's just when they throw a lot of them at us. Spike Factory, show us why you're the boss. Bang, 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 bang. Nothing gets past. Alright. A Sniper in this position is actually decent. Obviously not the greatest, but still decent. And we're gonna have him target those mobs. If we can even beat the first one that comes along. Should be fine. Really just depends on Pat. If Pat can swing it back, that'd be great. And we'd be pretty good. If we can get Deadly Precision as well, that would be amazing. In fact, it's probably looking like we can get Deadly Precision. And to be honest, that helicopter with downdraft, even though it was a support Chinook and we were using it to get cash, that downdraft actually saved us so many times. So many times. It was amazing. Okay. So that should do it for enough damage to actually pop the Moab. I just don't know where it's gonna pop, which is the issue. Slap him. Slap him, Pat. Good on ya. Holy crap. Beautiful. Didn't expect that to work, not gonna lie. But hey, look at us go. Exceeding expectations. Hopefully we can get main Moab before 50. and hopefully we don't die before then either. Because we can now one-shot ceramics thanks to this sniper. So they shouldn't really be able to throw too many things at us that can get past both Pat and our druid friend here. Oh, except stupid camo balloons. Okay. Should have remembered about that, but I didn't. Ain't that nice? Okay. Camo balloons. Maybe just spiked balls. That could probably make the difference. Oh yeah, it does. And it adds to our overall defense in the end game as well. So it's a worthwhile purchase. The only thing I'm actually going to have to prepare for is like 78 camos. Because that shit you can't just solve with a single spike factory. Maybe a few of them. We do have 4 more, but not with just the one. So I'm thinking we get like a mortar. Because we all know we love our Bernie stuff. Signal flare. That'll help us at least a little. Even if it doesn't really help out all that much, it can certainly help us slightly. Okay, and we also have these. So if you've never played Workshop before, you have this, which activates a reverse motor. It is, the first use of it is free. After that, it increases in price. And this one activates the track extensions. So as you can see, the balloons are going straight past this area. But if you activate the track extensions, they have to go up here, around here, down here, down here, around here, up here, and same over here and up here. And the Moabs will always come out of here, so they will also have to go around here and like that. So in combination, if you reverse the track, the balloons will have to go backwards slightly. And if you also use it in combination with this, they have even further to go forwards. So we'll get Ball of Lightning, that's insane. We also, I think I'm gonna get the Downdraft. Go do your own thing. I don't want to babysit a helicopter. Honestly, that's why you'll see me reject so many strategies that involve me using the helicopter and targeting with my mouse. It's not because I don't want to or I'm just super lazy. It's because I'm bad at it. There's no really other way to explain it. I'm just bad at it. Like, I cannot keep my mouse up in time to save myself from any sort of situation like that. So I just avoid them completely by going pursuit. It's a really dumb idea. I know this, but I can't help it. Does that hit Pat? Oh my god, it does too. That's good. Let's get radar scanner and jungle drums on these guys. That's the reason I clumped them all up like this. Okay, we're good, we're good. If only the sniper was in here, but he'd have a terrible range, so it's probably for the best. Good on ya. Okay, but this is looking a lot nicer than High Finance ever was. Even when we did win. The victory is still bittersweet, but as it turns out, the alchemists seem to be the final factor, to be honest, because faster throwing turned out to be a pretty shit upgrade. Or at least one that wasn't necessary, if we were to be a bit more polite about it. Because perishing potions just seem to slaughter, which was beautiful. Alright, we got another Moab coming in. How do we do with a BFB? Actually, this sniper might not actually be that useful here. because this means the BFB is going to pop, when really we could just pop it like this. Oh, actually that's fine, because it still spawns the Moabs underneath, so it is better this way. Give Pat one of those, please.
Here comes a big one.
Thank you. Gives us a bit more time to pop the others. Hey, there we go. We all good. BFBs ain't got nothing. Oh god, but how do we deal with wave 63? I honestly don't know. Another druid, perhaps, if we can fit him in. More blowback could help. We can't get bored of lightning again, sadly, but... Alright, let's face the music. Wave 63 is probably going to screw us here, but we shall see. We also have Pat's ability, so we shouldn't forget about that. Never mind. Druids versus Wave 63 is insane. Yeah, honestly. This is why I chose Druids. This is why I chose them. I honestly think if I didn't choose Druids, I probably wouldn't have beaten half of these maps. Just because Druids are insanely strong. Ooh, damn. Might even be worth going for a Moab shove. Just to help the sniper, where possible. We won't need it to detect camos, to be honest. Do your own thing. I don't want to follow you. I'm not following any helicopters on Facebook, thank you. Whew, 15 rounds, and then this Odyssey's done for. And I know that it has been a tough one. Everybody that showed up to the stream yesterday, all 9 of you, very much appreciate all of you showing up. I honestly didn't expect that big of a turnout, but to me, 9 people is quite a lot. It shows that 9 people actually showed up and cared a little to watch, even just for a few seconds. So thank you to everyone that showed up. For anyone who wanted to show up, but didn't know how, I've got my Twitch link in the description. We pretty much start the Odyssey the second that the Odyssey comes out. So if you know what time the Odyssey comes out on the dot in your time zone, you can find me on Twitch at that time starting up my stream. So feel free to hop in. I think I've got my Twitch link in the description. I usually do. So yeah, come say hi. Absolutely would love it if you did. Oh, but high finance, man. Oh, brutal. High finance with the towers that I picked without monkey knowledge is very painful. I will have you all know. Well, to be fair, most of you do know. Well, actually, I guess not, considering you haven't seen the lost footage. The lost footage, or the live stream that broke me. Nah, we're all good. It didn't break me that much. We just kind of segued into doing other things. Also, I don't know what happened with that, because I'm pretty sure I ended the live stream not actually losing on wave whatever we were on. I think it was 97. I don't think we ended the live stream when I lost, because I think I was just sick of it, and so I wanted to do something else, so we started doing those custom challenges. But for some reason, my progress got reset. I figured we'd need to reset anyway, so it wasn't a problem, but I just don't know why it happened in the first place, which is strange. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we even get... Because does shattering shells Yeah, it strips the properties off, but it doesn't actually do a lot of damage to the Moabs. Which I think is what we're looking for at this point. Is damage. Can we super monkey in there? No? Can we soup a monkey? Maybe. Monkey soup. Help him out, Pat. Beautiful. We're definitely just going for everything that'll make this easier for us to either stall or destroy. And I think it would be worthwhile getting a Dark Knight at least for the ZOMG. Even if it's not useful for any other time. Do 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 do. Just slowing it down a bit because I don't want to lose spontaneously. I also don't want to say anything that'll make me look like too much of a smartass because, as Whoa Avocado and Confused Cat know, I don't know if anyone else was in the stream at the time. Whenever I start to get cocky about winning, I often lose. So I'm being real careful. Because look at that! It was about to happen. I bloody knew it! Except this time I was ready for it. So we didn't lose. We just called the game out on its bullshit before it happened. But we already have a camo detecting village now, so we don't really need this guy. So we will use his money to fund my Dark Knight campaign.
Here comes the big one.
Here comes the big one. Alright. Plus the mortar wasn't actually doing anything for the Moab popping power, so that's fine. What if we just use Pat's ability? We won't be able to afford it. But we looking good. Hey, there we go. Much nicer, much cleaner. Holy crap. That's a lot of balloons. Alright, what was that wave? Was that 78? 76. Also a fairly painful wave. Let's go ball lightning instead of Dark Knight. Two of them should certainly help out. Certainly should, but certainly don't. Intriguing. Alright. We need more damage now. What would help with that? To be honest, I thought the druid would do it. Maybe we need another druid. Just like here. Just to disrupt the flow. We don't need him to get too many upgrades, but just enough to disrupt the flow. Like this. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Hello. And then in a couple rounds time, hopefully we can do the same thing. Except obviously this druid won't be working when the camo versions come out, but we'll sort something out. We'll sort something out. Oh, I'm so glad he didn't grab a Moab. I was going to be so annoyed if he had grabbed a Moab. Do we need to use our ability? We might need to use our ability. Never mind, I think we're all good. We are in fact all good. Now this guy can teleport around the map, which is going to be helpful to an extent. Can we handle 78's first wave? It's looking pretty close. I don't like it. Okay. That's fine, because we're only 2 waves off the final. What if we had a ball of lightning? Let's do it. Let's give it a shot. May as well. Give him some more projectiles as well. See if it works. Nope. Does not work. I wonder. Alright, let's try using Pat's first ability. It's gonna be pretty annoying having to use it on the first wave instead of being on the second wave, which is harder. But it's probably gonna make all the difference. Oof, it didn't. That sucks. I guess it's because my Super Monkey's mainly focused, like, just up here. And although the Dark Knight is really good for Moab popping power, maybe actually it's my Pursuit fault. Not to say Pursuit's bad, but when he's competing with the Moab shove, it does make it kinda shitty. So maybe if the Moab shove is doing its own thing and then the Pursuit is doing its own thing separately, maybe that's better. Nope. And the reason I find this funny is because I know we could probably just sell like a couple of things and then do it. Or, even better, we could just use these track extension and reversing things, which would also probably do it, but I don't know. Trying to hold on to the mystery. The mystery? I don't even know what I meant by that. Why did I do that? Let's retry that. I don't know why I thought the helicopter pad was the village, but that's what I just tried to do. I tried to place a mortar next to the village. Stun? Extra damage? Hell yeah. Let's do that. And then, yeah, we'll see what it's like at the front of the track, why not? Damn. If anything, it looked like it sort of buffed the ceramics. I don't know how that's possible. Heavy shells do extra damage to lead, ceramic, all fortified and all stunned. Oh, it doesn't stun the balloons, it just does more damage to them if they are stunned. That is my terrible English reading fault skills. Bad. Can't comprehend words good. Alright, let's try this again. Same shit. Different upgrade. This one actually stuns. It just can't pop black balloons. Whew. Damn. Holy crap. Did anybody else think that wasn't gonna work? I'm gonna put my hand up. Don't feel like you're left out. If you I thought that wouldn't work either. There's only one problem. There's another wave coming. And I don't exactly know what to do about that one. Maybe that one's the ball of lightning fix? I don't know. We'll try Pat's upgrade.
Here comes a big one.
Oh god, I thought those ceramic popping sounds were from the wave 78, or the last wave of ceramics coming. But it was not. Here they come. Oh, come on. There is way too many there for it to actually get popped anytime soon. Alright, alright. Try it again. Surprisingly though, that mortar came in very clutch. So we'll probably just put him down here a bit more. And then that won't help. That might help slightly. Alright, let's do it. I know it's dumb faffing around on round 78. I could quite easily solve this, but I think it's fun. Nah. Alright. Shall we actually whip up a solution? A solution that would guarantee a victory. That could work. Ooh, they're quite hefty in price, huh? Intriguing. I wonder. I don't actually know if this will work. It should do. I don't want to use the track extension stuff, if I can help it. Just as a little added bonus challenge. Let's just see if this guy's decent enough to help out, or if it was actually a bit of a backward step. Seems like it was a bit of a backward step. I just don't know how long these track extension things and reversing things actually go for. But this is probably going to be the hardest level we actually verse in this Odyssey, or in this map. So my answer is gonna be ball lightning, and then we'll just use track extensions. Activate. Oh god, they don't last long. Okay, but it definitely helped. Oh yeah. So now how much does it cost? $7.50. That's actually still pretty cheap. That's within budget by quite a bit. But it actually costs money, so we might just hit the reverse button instead, because that doesn't. And it means that we just get away with a free win. So yeah, I didn't want to use these, but we do get a free shot of each of them, so we may as well use it. May as well. We just have to be prepared when we do. Like now. Oh, it doesn't actually stop them or reverse them, it just slows them. Okay, that still works out pretty well for us. Holy shit, and that one goes on for a lot longer. Hell yeah, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Beautiful.
Here comes a big one.
Okay. The Super Monkey's got us covered up top. We've got ourselves covered everywhere else. With everyone else. I think we've done it. And I mean, we did get a free use out of the workshop stuff, so that's fine. It's not like we actually lost any money or lost our dignity. I lost a little bit of pride by using them, but that's cool. That's fine. I don't mind losing a bit of that. And last one. And we're literally just going to hold him in place until he dies. And we may as well do this. Because Lord knows that guy's not going to help. Anything else we can really do here? Not exactly. I mean, Pat seems to disagree, but that's fine. Pop already. Come on, the spikes are getting bored, they're despawning. And let's do this, just to guarantee the win. And there it is, ladies and gents. Oh my god, we actually got through it. Stun Gun by Fury Blades 787. So, as I was recommending, maybe throw in a glue gun or an ice monkey somewhere. I did actually end up using all of my towers though. But still, glue gun or ice monkey would have actually taken the place of either a sniper or a heli fairly easily. And you'd be able to do a little bit more with your villages as well, going with the top path instead of the middle for the MIB. That way you can get a bit of discounts. Obviously you can't get the primary expertise, otherwise we would have gotten that every single level and one shot pretty much the whole thing. But there you go, Stun Gun by Fury Blade 787, completed without using any monkey knowledge. Hell yeah, let's set off some fireworks. And before I say my final goodbyes, well, Avocado, I'm expecting a particular sentence from you in the next stream. But you know all about that. If you don't watch this video to the end, well, Avocado, then that's your fault. And hopefully you still keep to your side of the deal. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. That has been the Stun Gun Odyssey on hard mode without any monkey knowledge. Oh, thank you guys so very much for joining me. I hope this video has helped you out. And I will see you in the next one. I can't word anymore. I need to go to bed. Nighty night. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.